Once, the world enjoyed an age of prosperity, until one night when it all ended. Now two heroes, Jules McCaffery and Quinn the Clever, walk the ruins of yesterday in search of a brighter future in the dark lands of the world before.
Today's episode, Stormbringer.
Alright, let's do this.
Are these people really that scary?
I'd wager at least 5 cannons have been trained on us for 3 blocks, so yeah, the Librarians are that scary. Just let me do the talking.
That's close enough. What the dark are you doing back? The peninsula has had enough McCafferys.
It's a good thing I won't be around long. I need to speak to your boss.
The Lord Librarian hasn't the time for lowly scrappers.
Then maybe he has time for some new reading material.
We'll see. Conrad.
Hand it over. Now.
Your boss's hands only.
We oughta.
Probably oughta, but the Librarians need all the friends they can get these days. You know I'm right.
Conrad, back off. Fine, McCaffery. Head for the Grand Library, but no sudden moves.
I understand. Bye, Conrad. See?
They must really like books.
They're obsessed with books. The real kind. Their mission is a good one, but what you just saw was the result of 80-something years of scholars getting their heads knocked in by everyone and everything in the Darklands. The noble page is greater than the ignoble man.
So, is this guy the person you mentioned?
No, but he knows where we can find her.
Her?
Don't move, Scrapper. Drop your weapons and your pack and kick them away.
Understood. There you are. I'm unarmed.
No sudden moves now. Cannons locked? All right. Keep them in your sights. Go inside, McCaffery. Your things will be returned to you when you leave. If you leave.
I was hoping for sun and silence, but instead I'm welcomed by dark clouds and a McCaffery.
Sorry to be a nuisance, Armen. Hopefully this will lighten your mood.
Luminarius. Cover and spine intact. First edition. All 201 pages, including table of contents. And a complete lack of Darkland stink. Where did you find this?
It was a gift, but there aren't enough pictures, so I thought I'd offer it to you.
Brevity is the soul of wit, McCaffery.
Fair enough. I'm looking for Amanda.
And what could you possibly want with her? Don't you cause enough trouble as it is?
The trouble I'm looking to cause is far, far away from here.
Well, that's unfortunate for us, then. She fell off our radar months ago.
Your spy network makes the sons of Samhain blush, and you're telling me you don't keep at least one eye on your sister?
Half-sister. You and Amanda Blood-Scourge would be a volatile concoction. I have no love for the Darklands, but I refuse to be responsible for the havoc you two will wreak.
How about a new bookmark?
She's mixing with the Sea Dragons now, those miscreants at the old secondary school.
Thank you, Lord Librarian. Here you go.
A playing card? The Joker.
Better than a bent page, am I right?
Get out!
Is it safe to talk now?
Yep.
Amanda Blood-Scourge, what is she, a marauder?
Former marauder. And yes, she and her old gang used to tear the North apart, but she's retired. Despite her name and, well, most everything else, she's also one of the best engineers around.
So, Armen and Amanda...
Armen Duvall came from a family of librarians, then a marauder caught the eye of Mrs. Duvall. 9 months later, Armen was dating a new baby sister. It's safe to say, their family life wasn't a happy one.
One more question.
Shoot.
Why was there a throne of books back there?
He probably ran out of shelf space months ago.
Don't go away. The Dark Lands of the World Before will be back after these messages.
55 murderers, 50 thieves, and 30 disgusting traitors. All of them facing a gladiatorial gauntlet, where the only way out is victory or brutal, agonizing death. It must be America's favorite yearly pastime. Fight for freedom, 14! That's right, the Triple F is back, and under the Coliseum's new showman, Martin Scourge. It's going to be deadlier than ever. 90 servitor bots, engineered and provided by Eddie and Son. Now armed with shredder cannons and red-hot slicer blades. Featuring all new death traps, including the Razor Whip Cage, the Molten Pit, and the soon-to-be viewer favorite, the Hooked Penetrator. Still thirsty for blood? Then chug this down. Returning to the Coliseum is the Duke of Destruction, the Prelude to Carnage, the American Juggernaut, Roos, the Punishing Patriot.
How are you, America? Roos, the Punishing Patriot here. I'm back, and I'm ready to cut me a juicy slab out of the Friends of Furry Friends. And unfortunately for those vegan pansies, I like my steak rare.
Joining the gauntlet are members of Friends of Fury Friends. They have the gall to say meat is murder, so now they'll have to murder their way to freedom. So get ready, get pumped, get hungry, because Fight for Freedom 14 is coming to Carson Coliseum in Atlanta. Tickets go as high as $399.99, so get yours now!
Welcome back to the Dark Lands of the World Before.
And then I says to him, and then he says, nuh-uh. And then I says, I can prove it. And then he says, no, you can't. And then I said,
Just skip to the end.
Shh, Tom. He's getting to the good part.
yeah, Tom, I'm getting to the good part. This is the rising action. Crap, where was I?
You were saying something to Gus.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, William. So, anyway, and then I says, stand over there, and I'll show you that I can shoot that mole off your cheek from 100 feet away. And then Gus looks at me like he always did. You know the look he gives. And then he rolled his eyes at me like he always did. And then he started walking.
Did you really shoot his mole off from 100 feet away?
Nah, I blew his head clean off from 6.
What's wrong, Tom? You didn't like the story?
You didn't blow his head clean off. He still had his bottom jaw in his...
What do you know? You weren't even there.
I think I know how my own brother died, you idiot.
Hey. He's the one who turned his back on me after he put horse piss in my prized whiskey.
What? That's why you... That wasn't him. That was Russell.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yes! He was bragging about it.
I thought that was a different part.
No!
So, when does Russell work next?
Excuse me, fellas.
Arm up!
Armen!
Who was that?
Easy. I mean no harm.
Oh, well, we do. What do you want?
I'm just looking for Amanda Blood-Scourge. I'm a friend of hers.
Hey, yo, isn't she?
Yeah, let him in. We're opening the gates, but if you try something, our 6 guys in those trees will fill you with lead.
Come on, guys, you're not the Librarians, but it's fine. I come in peace.
Well, you'll leave in pieces if you try something.
That was very good, William, yeah. Very threatening.
You think so?
Would you keep those cannons on him? All right, stranger. Let's go.
They do say to let it breathe. I'm in.
Sorry to disturb you during your rest time, boss, but we have this strange...
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jules McCaffery. Long time no see.
Hey, Dominic. It's really has been.
Come on in. Take a seat. How about some wine, Corleone, 2042.
I'm good.
Ugh, please. I'm past the point of wanting to poison you, I promise. Sit. Sit. The rest of you, beat it.
Yes, boss. But before we go, when does...
I don't miss twice, Bert.
Yeah, boss. Sorry, boss. You two have fun. Okay, bye.
So how
have you been, Jules? It's been what, 5 years?
About 5.
Oh, time flies when you're having fun. Look at you. Tanned, scarred, well, the proud owner of a rabbit, apparently.
Yeah, it's been quite the adventure. What happened to
Malicious Mel und the Scarlet Brotherhood? Fugly food. Nah, it's fine. I was thinking of leaving the gang anyway. The Fuglies just saved me the hassle of putting a bullet between Mel's eyes myself.
I didn't think you and Mel were so...
Just ignore that. It's our latest catch.
Is it a fugly?
And then I have a very happily married Mel and Dominic von Krupt. Until she heard about you and those Gary Gilders blowing up our farmer lab. Then it was day and night. Then you're going to kill him. Why are you sitting on your butt when you could be killing him? Why are you sleeping when you could be killing him? Oh, she was so annoying. Look, Jules, if I wanted you dead, that bullet I shot at Bert would have gone through your throat. Really? I'm over it. The sea dragons aren't marauders, okay? We're the peninsula's first organized gang of bounty hunters. So unless you have a reward out for your head, you can rest easy. Here.
Thanks, Dominic.
You didn't answer my question. How have you been?
I was actually just coming up from the valley. Now I'm...
Thank you, guys. This is fine. Isn't this just perfect? Drink.
Okay.
So, are you going to tell me what you've been up to?
I'm actually looking for Amanda Blood-Scourge. I was told she was running with you guys.
Who told you that? She came to us asking for bodies and cannons for hitting some caravan running out of Capitola, but she's not a sea dragon.
It's dark with you, Armen.
But if you do find her, make sure to... Oh, son of a... Sorry, Jules. 1 second. What?
Sorry to bother you again, boss. But one of the runners came back. He has bounties.
All right, bring them in. Before you go, William, let the keepers know the catch doesn't get dinner today.
Yes, boss.
Give me a minute, Jules. I'm sorry, this is business.
Well, do you know where I can find Amanda?
Oh, wow, look at the nose on this one. I swear, all the bad guys in the Darklands look like trolls. Am I right?
I guess, Dominic. I really need to know where...
The Gilders are looking for an anti-paladin. Ugh. But for 100 tabs, not worth it.
Dominic, I need to know where Amanda is. Do you know where I can find her?
Didn't you say you were coming from the valley?
Yes.
Huh. Listen to this. Wanted, dead or alive. Scrapper, brunette, brown eyes. Last seen traveling in the valley with a grey rabbit. Wanted by one Mr. Bale Earl Ephraim for the death of his dear friend Ulysses Barnum. Bounty, 1,000 tabs alive, 3,000 dead. I wouldn't expect anything less from the founder of The Showman.
Dominic, look, I appreciate the wine,
Sounds familiar, Jules? Ah, sounds real familiar to me. I like your habit. Cute. Would look great in a stew pot.
Go on.
Oh, gosh.
3 4s, new blood. Pay up.
You got me again, Maugrim. 6 times in a row.
I've always been lucky.
Yeah, but I think I'm almost out of tabs.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your money back. Here, want to earn some tabs?
Oh, sure.
All right. Why don't you head over to the cafeteria and bring us back a couple bags of cheesy cats? I'll give you a tab for each.
Okay, yeah, I'll go right away.
Thanks, new blood.
I just gotta say, fellas, I'm really glad you guys took me in. My last gang, things didn't end well for them. First, my buddy drank some of the bad toilet cleaner and died, and then a bunch of fuglies ate our leader, and the rest of them. So far, you sea dragons have been the best thing to ever happen to me since. I just wanted
New blood, chips. Now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Sorry, I'll go get those candy cheese. I'll be right back. It's good to have friends.
Where the dark does Dom find these idiots?
Maybe the same gutter he found that Amanda chick.
Oh yeah, or that weirdo from Boston. You know, the one with the grenades.
Right, the one who ran around and made motorcycle sounds.
He even made the sound of the gear shifting. Ah, speak of the devil.
Maugrim, I don't think that's the weirdo.
Oh, dark.
Don't worry, Jules. I'll make it quick.
What's the dark?
Thanks, Geyserville.
Jules McCaffery? What are you doing here?
Looking for you! Can I hop on?
Get on the 50 cal and let's blow stuff up.
This is your friend? You've seen my enemies. Fair point.
To the dark, all of you.
What are we doing again?
Blocking out these gadgets and making the world a better place. Any objections?
None. I wish you were here sooner.
Oh, Marcy is still getting used to our humanity. Much different process than cooling.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen me Marcy this mean.
Right? Dragon slaying time.
Ooh, that sounded like a lot of them. Just keep your cannon on the door.
Well, what if it's the Black Knights? Or the Banana Slugs? Oh, crap. What if it is the Banana Slugs?
Cannon, door, mouth, shut.
Who is it?
Shut up! What are you doing?
Got a package for you. 2 heaping barrels of dead.
Good to see you haven't changed, Amanda.
I've changed. Who says I haven't changed?
Well, I never thought you'd take to bounty hunting. That's why you're here, right? The sea dragons took someone from you?
Bounty hunting? Ew, don't talk like that. I'm here for... Oh, Leopold. There he is. Chrome steel door. triple steel locks. Ultramax prison tech if I ever saw it.
Ultramax? I don't think even Marcy can punch a hole in that.
We already have the key. Witness. MAKHI! It's MAKHI! MAKHI!
Is it Wendy?
Easy, big boy. This is my friend. Oh, sorry, you want your MAKHI. He loves this little thing, the big booger. I don't know why he's all about Siberian Huskies, but he goes nuts for his MAKHI. Here you go, big guy. Good boy. Jules, this is my partner, Leopold Claude Rousseau, the fourth, or Leo, if that's a mouthful. Here, big guy, you were missing Mr. Slashy, weren't you? Aw, he likes his machete. Yes, he does.
Wendy with a machete. Why is that familiar?
Come on, Leo. We gotta find the pervert dirtbag who locked you up. Looks like I'll be the one doing the stabbing, dummy boy.
Friends. I know how to pick 'em.
Donnie, I'm home. Crapples, apples, and peanut butter pie. He got away. And he wasted a Corleone 2042? What kind of monster would do that?
Yeah, sorry. He must have escaped thanks to me.
Oh, he'll be back. There's a bounty on my head for 1,400 tabs. So, what are you doing here, Jules? And what's with the rabbit?
He's, a jackalope who lost his antlers. Say hi, Quinn. It's okay. Say hi. Hello?
Oh, he lost his antlers and his Scottish accent. Poor little guy. Leo, don't eat him. The baby's been through enough.
Amanda.
Uh-huh.
I need to head north, Newport, and I have to get there as fast as possible. So I thought I'd turn to the lady with the fastest wheels in the Republic.
Well, aren't you a sweet talker, Jules? Sure, why not? Big Leo and I were thinking a road trip was in order. We're taking the scenic route, though. Leopold likes fish.
Scenic route it is.
Oh, and I need to make a quick stop. Armen!
How did you get past my scouts?
My cannons are bigger than theirs. Duh. Now listen, you told me the caravan was a bunch of choppers. The thing was swarming with Capitola boys with big muscles and bigger cannons.
Didn't seem like it'd be a problem for you and your sea dragons.
Well, no, it wasn't. But that's not the point. You tried to send me to my death. Again.
And you rose above it. Congratulations. Now could you please...
Look, big brother.
Half-brother.
You like to pretend you fly higher than everyone else. Flapping your little wings, chirping your superiority like a pretty, pretty bird. But if you pull another stunt like that, I'll take a cue from my favorite book. You know, the one about the mockingbird.
That's not what it's about.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, you damn goober.
Get out.
You get out. New throne pillow?
Yes, thank you for noticing.
Well, it looks comfortable. Stupid.
Tyson.
Yes, Lord Librarian?
Put a team on them. If McCaffery's going where I think he's going, it sounds like it'll be a good read.
They're in that motorcycle, tank thing.
Then they'll be easy to follow.
As you wish, Lord Librarian.
Jules McCaffery.
Jules McCaffery. Once again, you stick it to me. 3,000 tabs, here I come. You wanna go, big ugly? Because I'm not having... Oh, Shiloh, it's just you. I should have recognized the mel in your teeth. Kidding. All right, little sheep. Take me to your shepherd.
Ah, Doc. Shaded. Maugrim. What did they do to you? Oh. Now how am I gonna get those 2 tabs? At least it's not Fuglies. Just when I thought I made some friends. Oh, but now I'm alone and I'm broke. Well, better get walking.
They say knowledge is power. Then the librarians and their enigmatic leader must be quite powerful. As Jules and Quinn roar down the roads of the Dark Lands, they have no idea how many prying eyes have turned to their journey, watching every movement, calculating every risk. When it all comes to a head, will our heroes write another great chapter in their book called Life, or will it be their final volume? Subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next exciting episode of The Dark Lands of the World Before!
Morning or afternoon, Scrappers. This is Master Mimic, and it's time for shoutouts. If you feel a sense of kinsmanship with the Librarians and love all things literature, pop on over to the channel of Crimson Rogue, also known as Lord Librarian Armen Duvall. Check out his show, The Book It Was Better, where he reviews movies based on books, judging them both based on the quality of the media and the adaptation between the two. Thank you, Crimson, for collaborating with me on this episode and being the inspiration for the Librarians. When the Lord Librarian graces us with his presence again, I hope you will too. Now, where would Armen Duvall be without his insane half-sister Amanda Blood-Scourge, played to perfection by the lovely VTuber ARIAH MAKHI? For more Amanda, stay tuned for the next episode of Darklands. For more ARIAH, head on over to her stream on Twitch. Just give this woman the admiration she deserves. Another frequent collaborator, OLDSCHOOLFRISBY, also known as Jalen, was a natural pairing with Amanda Blood-Scourge's growling companion, Leo the Wendigo. Even with a role as bestial as this, Jalen continues to impress as he puts another notch in his belt. Like Amanda, we'll be seeing more of Leo in the future, so Jalen, it's amazing to be working with you again, my man. A new face in the cast, Donald Sutton makes his Darklands debut as the leader of the Sea Dragons, Dominic von Krupt. When that lovable bounty hunter makes his return, you'll be sure to hear from me. The voice for Scout Leader Librarian is Jerry Harris, and this guy, wow. Jerry has a history with improv, so he can weave, adapt, and shape the role to not only blow it out of the water, but blast it into the frickin' atmosphere. Joshua Gallagher tackles the small yet memorable part of librarian named Conrad. Not many voice actors can put so much personality into a character with such few lines, but Joshua pulled it off and then some. Thank you so much for making Conrad happen. Jack Savage coming in to play the Lord Librarian's right hand, Spymaster Tyson. Granted, his part in the story is brief, but I assure you we'll be hearing more of the Spymaster's sass in the future, and I hope Jack Savage will be lending his incredible voice to the task again. Another new face in the cast, UESUGI's Darkland debut, that may have been brief, but there's no doubting her talent. I'll be keeping you in mind for future projects because, damn, you helped make the production of this episode a lot of fun. Between grinding his voice to paste with the Triple F14 announcer and making me crack up with his take on Bert, this episode marks the return of BALCAZAURUS, also known as Juan Balcazar, as the return of one of his favorite characters, Donnie, the former showman from episode 4. When you're done here, head on over to Twitch and follow BALCAZAURUS as he plays games and draws things that interest him, including Godzilla Kaiju. Joining BALCAZAURUS' Bert on the Sea Dragon Wall is Tom, an Annoyed Keeper, played excellently by Daniel Murphy. Two characters so different you'd be forgiven if you thought they were voiced by different people, but nope. Just one amazing voice actor with incredible technique. If it's Darklands, you can be damn sure Brian O'Boyle is going to be somewhere in the cast. This time he plays the starry-eyed sea dragon and Bert's personal fanboy, William. The part wasn't like past roles I've given him, but I had only confidence that he would nail it, and what do you know, he did just that. Always a pleasure, Ryan. Another newcomer of the Darklands, but someone who I can see having a regular place in the cast. Dan Cook played one of Donnie's fake friends, Maugrim. This part may have been a small one, but like I said many times already, there's a future in PDR if you want it, Dan. Amazing work. Now, this next voice actor comes with a hefty pedigree. Theater professor with roles in stage and film on her belt, Katie Otten's debut in Darklands took my breath away with her excellent portrayal of Jadis, Maugrim's best friend. Playing the problematic sea dragon, the Cowardly Keeper, is an old pal of mine, Brandon Jackson. Now, you can imagine my astonishment when I heard after the fact that he had no prior acting experience. That is natural talent if I ever saw it. Thank you for your help, Brandon. And finally, another new face in the Darklands, Anthony Cook tackled the role of Roos the Punishing Patriot, the gladiatorial champion of Fight for Freedom 14. For a part with just one line, my expectations were blown out of the water when he delivered exactly what I asked of him and then some. Literally, the quote I gave him was a homicidal Randy Savage. To everyone regular and new, if I had time to say everything I wanted to, we'd be here all day. So allow me to say you have my most sincere gratitude for making this part of Darklands easily one of our best. This was an episode I was so excited to work on, so I couldn't have asked for a better cast of incredible voice actors. And to you scrappers out there, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.